Now it's the time for the Premier Electrics Junior Football Championship, and here on Derry GAA TV I'm delighted to be joined by Colm from the Doire Trasna team. Colm, you're very welcome along, preparing for a county final. I suppose as the clock ticked into injury time in the semi-final, a place on Celtic Park on Sunday was far from your mind.
No, definitely not, Alan. And for us, we probably had our obituary already written, and I was probably thinking ahead of how difficult it would have been in the changing room afterwards. And I suppose that's the beauty of the new game, or the new rules. And you know, we were 5 points down in injury time and it still wasn't over. And do you know what, there's so many times you're on the wrong end of that. It's just very sweet to get over the line.
That is the thing, I suppose, with the new rules, games is never over, and I think it was Conor McDonald hit that 2-pointer. That was huge. Yeah,
massive. And it was funny enough, we probably had a couple of just experienced heads there that told Conor to actually take the ball back out to the arc, go for the 2, and then we go for the goal after that. And you know, I think if we had chased the goal just a wee bit too early, we probably wouldn't have got over the line. But yeah, Conor's been massive there, especially from just his striking off the ground's been superb for us.
The championship as a whole, obviously you've made the final, so you're delighted with how it has gone, but what has been most impressive, do you feel, that the boys have given you?
I think probably the championship only came into life there the last couple of weeks with the knockout round. So we had Derry Colm in the quarterfinal, and then obviously Moneymore, and just that kind of do or die attitude that the players had, because like, you know, you're not going to get everything your own way, and maybe at different stages of the season, you know, league doesn't really sort of show you what championship is all about, and everybody has that greater fight and that greater hunger. And I think over the last two performances, we don't think we've played our best football at all, but at the same time, like, I think it's more about your personality and your character, and I think we've shown that in abundance.
Definitely the last day, like, I suppose that's what you're asking your team to, even if you are behind, to keep battling to that final whistle, because you just never know.
100%. And like, we just weren't at the races for long spells, and we're fully aware of that there too, but I suppose you just have to keep battling to the very end. It just shows you the game's not over until the final whistle, and you just have to keep going. And I think the most pleasing thing was then just how resilient the players were then in extra time, just to find that bit of energy. And it's probably the nature of how we won kind of pushed us on as well.
I suppose the way that is, the nature, you're on a high and you've less than a week now to prepare for a final, so you'll be just hoping that there carries right through the full week.
It's madness. It's a very quick turnaround, obviously, between a semi-final and a final, and we know we had a lot of sore bodies there after extra time as well. Yeah. So we're probably lucky enough that we had maybe an extra day or two to prepare for next week, and the boys have been on it in terms of the recovery, and it's just, I suppose, case in terms of training, you know, just nursing a few bodies through, and the most important thing is just making sure all the lads are ready for Sunday.
You're like myself, you're not a Derry man, you're a Down man, and I'm a Monaghan man. You've moved to Derry and you've been now involved with Doire Trasna, so obviously they've welcomed you with open arms.
Yeah, definitely. You know, for me, no, it doesn't matter where in the world you go, like, you have to fish out your GAA club, and I'd actually spent a good bit of time out in the Middle East, and had played for Qatar GAA, and I was coaching for our Ream Shamrocks in Abu Dhabi, and that was sort of the start of my coaching journey. And then when I came back here, Big Keelan Doyle's actually a university friend of mine, so he had roped me into coaching with the minor team that he was taking, and just I suppose it's just gone from there. And it's just definitely a great community to be part of up there.
And what would it mean to the community if you can take the Joe Brawley Cup home?
I think we saw a wee bit of a flavour of it there on Friday night, like the roar from the crowd when Keelan's goal went in, and then just the scenes of complete joy afterwards as well. So we got a wee taste of it there, and there's a great buzz being built up in the community as well from the local primary schools. And do you know what, there's so many seasons that everybody puts in massive effort from underage right through, and you don't have the big days out. And you know, I think everybody's just going to really savour this week and the build up as well.
I can't let you go without mentioning Jared in goals. And he's got him back, and I know there's injury concerns with the goalkeeping, so what way is that looking? Are we looking at Jared in the county final again?
No, I'm not sure I can give too much away this part of the week, but do you know what, I have to say, I'm just gutted for Flynn Doherty there, who got injured. Like he has been a mainstay for our team. Like he deserves his day out. But massive kudos to Jared to step in there, and like he stepped in with just 24 hours notice too. So we got that one over the line. But he was superb, and like there was a couple of moments there he really did dig us out as well. So
I know that save is making social media at the moment.
I know, and I have to be honest, I was fairly ignorant to just how big Jared was, and the kind of the buzz that's been created in social media as well. Yeah. So a League of Ireland legend, I'm aware of that now, but we'll definitely have a pair of safe hands and nets for Sunday.
Obviously it's a tough test in that final. Slough-Manus, the test that's coming and the calibre they have, and they'll bring a lot to the table as well, but I suppose it's who gets the tactics right and who gets it right on the day. I suppose that'll matter.
Yeah, I suppose every game just takes its own journey, doesn't it? You can have the best willed plans, or you can win the game as confident as you like, and I think it's just a case of kind of reacting to different situations there. And we know we're up against it. We know Slough-Manus are very well organised and they're well coached as well. So we know they're going to pose a different threat. Especially with things where their goalkeeper comes out and he comes out very well. So, it's up to us to prepare for that. But at the end of the day, for us, we just have to get our house in order and just give it the best rattle we can.
And you'll be asking all of Doire Trasna, supposed to be in Celtic Park on Sunday.
Yeah, I'd say it'll be
raucous
enough. It'll be a noisy enough occasion. I've no doubt about that there. But no, we're looking forward to it. You have to enjoy these occasions. Like,
good stuff. Thank you very much, Colm.
Thanks a million.
For joining me, and the best luck on Sunday. Thank you.